you can get gauntlets that let you do the same thing basically, which I think is really dope. But it's really, really hard to get. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. It'd take a lot of management, which sounds fun. That would be so much. I don't know how to react. You know, I agree, but at the same time, nah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Say that one more time. Oh, yeah, that's based off of the Traveler, yeah. They still consider it a god, at least for the most part. Because they lost the light a long time ago. The Traveler abandoned them, so they no longer get their power, get the Traveler's power. For a little while, we didn't have light. We found a shard of the Traveler, which gave us backup light. Yep. No, yeah, I'm with you. I agree. I'm gonna test that. Cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna play. That's a good question. Loss of hope. I think I believe the only reason it didn't abandon us is because it was
Anaga,
trapped.
the land
Not
of many martial
because it was
artists.
still injured from the Cabal invasion. That's
But
what
only
I believe.
those
I'm not 100%.
who pass the Guardian's tests
But then again, it
can
didn't
call
cover
themselves a
every
Grand Master.
I don't know.
The Grand Master trial begins now. Represent your house and prove your worth.
That it just didn't have the energy to run away again. That's what I believe. Because I wholeheartedly believe
That all sounds lame. With my powers, you'll become the Grand Master in no time.
I demand a redo! I'll show you!
Now, conquer the Guardians with my overwhelming desire.
Your competition, Hodin, fell for the demon's tricks. He made a mockery of the sacred trial and angered the Guardians.
To be fair, before
There is no shortcut to power.
didn't need the scavenging.
It is achieved through hard work and discipline. Qualities you demonstrated in abundance. You proved yourself worthy of the title Grand Master.
They followed the Traveler because
My
they
daughter,
wanted to regain the
you are now champion of the
They still
Guardians.
considered it to be their god, so they followed their god.
Be their light that pierces through the darkness. The real trial begins now. Destiny
One,
calls for you.
One house, but still, yeah, you're right. Because there's plenty of other houses that I don't know, just don't agree with the whole light thing anymore.
Greetings.
They've been conquered, so.
Destiny has led you here.
That is a good question.
Welcome to the edge of the world, Trixian. Now follow the path of the light.
I think the Traveler just makes decisions on its own. It chose us because we look to be a very strong race at its highest.
The forces of chaos are on the move again. The Arcs once saved the world from the
Are you guys
demons.
actually watching right now, or
We
just
need
too
them
random
again.
watching? Hello?
Try opening the Tome of Prophecy.
Okay.
It will show you the path
Yeah,
of your
I've got
destiny.
viewers. Hi, viewers. I know what class I want to play. Oh yeah, they did. Hello, Soulfist. It's called the hype gauge now? That's hilarious. Oh wow. Alright, let's do it. Come on, boss. Show up. There you are. And I just started. All my stuff. No, I'm not changing anything, guys. Sorry. Try another class. Nah, I already know I want to use this class. What kind of destiny? I'm a Super Saiyan. Goodness.
May Regulus bless the path you've chosen. You will now take your first step in the quest for the Ark. The future of Arcasia is in your hands.
Say that again?
The light of the world must not fall to chaos.
Yeah. Are you talking about stasis? The stasis turrets? Oh.
A pillar of light. We better get moving.
Huh? Go? Where?
To meet old friends. After 500 years of waiting, the stars of destiny call to us.
Stars of the what? With the what now? Come back, you crazy old man!
I see what you're saying. I can't deny the possibility, but I don't think that would be the case. I do like the idea, though. The Drifter with taken abilities, that would be pretty dope. Let's be honest. But I don't know if I'd.
Look alive, scrubs. We're here.
Yeah.
Next stop, Trua. The forgotten land. Bring your things.
Pride Home is next, so please don't get off just yet.
Oh, I see.
We are going to take off once they get
Let's
off.
go.
Trash. Why? Why you gotta do
You're
this?
finally here.
This is not good. It's a cute chicken. Guys, I need to have a pet. I need to have a parrot. That'd be so cool. Okay, now we're done. You don't like the way this looks. But I'm not feeling that. What do you think?
Hey, you. Come here for a second. Rough voyage, huh? It'll come in handy soon enough. Equip gear from your inventory.
Summoning Crota? That would be sick, let's be real. That would be so sick.
I like you. You got the right kind of eyes for this job. Wow. Look at him.
Can you bring me some water? Water! Sweet water.
Gather round. Pick up the pace. I'm the captain of the Trua
Like what?
expedition. Call me Gurkha. Check the map as often as you can. The advance party that came first said they had finished exploring the area.
Sorry guys, I know I'm going through this pretty quickly. I'm kinda used to this prologue.
Captain! Trolls in the camp!
Damn it all. Wake up and grab your weapons! Let's kill some trolls!
Yeah, trolls.
Move quickly! Defend the camp! Where'd all these trolls come from? Wipe them all out!
I don't. That'll be summoning in the swords would be pretty dope.
What a waste of energy.
But I don't know if I'd want to have. Are you talking about like the knight swords, or are you talking about?
Sure. You are quite terrifying. Please, put down the knife.
Hey!
I don't know if they. If we were to make something, I feel like they'd
Thank
change
you.
it just a little bit.
It's
just to
not a serious
differentiate
injury.
From the darkness.
When are we even going to find the treasure?
I think it's already too late for these people. I already gave some the potion. The treasure is important, but making it out alive is what truly matters. Make
That's
good use of
the
that
only thing
potion.
you care about? Give me poison. All right, bro.
We never know what's gonna happen, so it's best to prepare for the worst.
Summoning thralls.
This way!
If they were gonna make thralls, they might make them like really small.
Everyone gather up!
I don't
We
know.
are going to
I feel like
break
they
through the barrier and advance!
Summons like that.
It is believed the ruins of Trua are protected by the gods. Between traps and crumbling ceilings, we should be careful. Whoa! These giant statues were built in the image of the gods. Regulus himself created the Ark, the ever-burning light of creation. The Ark contains great power. The power to create and the power to destroy.
There, I mean, there are, because they're bringing up the
Just
blade as
like a god.
a regular weapon.
If only we could figure out its location.
Oi! You gonna flap your gums all day, priest?
He's right. We should be quiet.
Sorry, I'm like half in this conversation, half in this stream. What did you say? Yeah. I'm still trying to have a
Look.
conversation. So what you were saying.
We made it. This place
Bruh, that heavy sword
doesn't
is
seem
ridiculous,
normal.
to be honest. Like, what is
Seems like we're on the right track. Follow me and watch your step.
Hey, stay put.
It's the trolls again. We have to break through their lines. Prepare for battle! Captain, more trolls incoming! There's no end to this! Secure the... Everyone, take cover!
Counting on you.
I can't believe you destroyed the bridge. What about the others trapped on the other side?
Don't whine at me! Did you have a death wish? It had to be done!
guys wanna be friends?
I'm glad you're okay.
I was just making a rational decision to save everyone. This seems like the entrance to the city, but it's blocked. When in doubt, blow it up. Run as fast as you can once you set it up.
That thing goes off fast. I hope nothing goes wrong.
It won't budge. Damn! That stone ain't gonna budge.
Is there another way? The path, it's open. What is this?
It's open.
Who he is. Yeah, and it's depressing, but I don't know what we're gonna do about it.
I don't think we'd be
They
getting
wanna
What?
take content out of the
That
game.
fool
They're gonna take
priest.
content out of
I
the
came
game.
all the way here, and we
We
found
really
nothing.
can't do anything about it, and that's what bothers me.
No. The hidden ruins. Here all along.
Would you do that?
B?
We're gonna be rich.
To be fair, he was also the most reckless, so he was the most likely out of the three Vanguards
We're here.
to die. So
Let's go.
yeah, exactly.
I think the treasure is over there.
Hey, wait for me!
Why isn't it opening? Neil, get me the explosives.
Already used up all the strong ones.
There must be a secret device that can open the shrine somewhere. Let's find it together.
No, we're not a Vanguard. They would be. Yeah, they didn't. Give me your energy. I'm going Super Saiyan, boys.
Looks like this rookie has found a way.
Are you sure? You said originally owned or originally...
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, I know. I know I'm very
Look.
quiet. I have no idea.
Treasure!
Wait,
Sorry, I'm
hands off the
talking to
treasure.
chat now, too.
I'm in charge here. Move aside.
How do I increase my volume?
Stop, you greedy fools!
Nice.
Look outside!
That's helpful, Austin. Thank you. No. Yeah, OBS, basically. I'm in audio settings.
Whoa.
All it does is let me
Demons!
enable and disable.
How did they get here?
We almost died! Screw the contract! Let's grab what we can!
He put it in on a wall.
I don't know if that fixes anything.
I didn't get my reach in church.
Step it up!
I think our Randy's stepping up. I had a Randy with a drone in a fucking wall.
Well, here's hoping that changed.
I mean, yeah, that too, yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
sorry
had
that I
Void,
literally
do
threw
I
a
sound
grenade
any
up that
louder at
Paul's
all or no?
asshole, and it just...
Somebody joined our
Void.
Void join.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get off Siege. I'm not having a good time on it right
You
now.
wanna play Smite or Apex?
You can watch my stream.
I was gonna fucking play Project Wingman.
Oh,
What the fuck is Project Wingman?
It's like a flying game.
Ow. What
Yeah.
in the world?
Think of it as Ace Combat, but a completely different story that's kind of similar with the same similar enemies, but it's a completely different game.
I know it's a trap.
We can play Siege later when we have more people. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower because I fucking smell.
I'm gonna go Xbox then.
Oh,
I'm gonna start my Forza thing. But we can play this later when we
Alright.
have more people. I think 5
Void,
people with ranked would be
Do
fun.
I sound
Void?
any louder in the
Okay,
stream
then.
at all?
I mean, I'm singing.
No, you are very quiet too.
I know. Void?
I need to turn you up. Hold on.
Void.
I'm gonna turn everybody else
Are
down.
you excited?
Huh?
Are you excited?
About?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
He just cancels his thing. Like, nah.
It's like, ah!
Cancels it. Fuck
Everybody
you.
else is loud enough.
You don't
Other than Elden Ring, I'm not looking forward to any games in the future, really.
Where's the Horizon 5?
Except for games that are going to be coming out like in 2023.
Football
What games are
Manager
coming? How do you even know about
2021
games that are coming
Xbox
out
edition.
that far into the future? What?
So you want to know how I know about that?
So I'll be back in a
It's
bit.
because that's the year that Star Wars, Lucasfilm's ties with EA is up for grabs, meaning that other companies can put out Star Wars games.
Right.
And Ubisoft is making one. The company that made Detroit Become Human is making one, and there might be others in the works as well. So that year is, after that year or during that year, is going to be the new 2005 of Star Wars, because that's when all the good games came out.
Let's go. I'm excited to see what comes out, man. Especially if it's
Yeah.
all gonna be Star Wars, bruh. I love Star Wars. Let's go.
Yeah, that's why I said that I don't know of any games other than those coming out in 2023 that are going to be good.
Or interesting in general.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna come out, but we know that Star Wars is available at that point, so we have a higher chance of getting something interesting
Bro,
to play.
all I
Yeah.
know is that I'm tired of EA being in complete control of Star Wars and
Which is why-
fucking doing shit.
Yeah.
They're in control of a lot of things and doing shit, so.
Yeah, they're making a Fallen Order 2 to try and like save their copyright on it, but I doubt Disney's gonna keep up that. Oh, you have a monopoly on this because that's them losing out on money. And
the
Disney's
Fallen
not
Order
about that.
wasn't even that good.
So let me put it to you this way: the Fallen Order is good if it extended another hour of gameplay.
Yeah, like Darth Vader showed up and then it was like, yup, that's the end. There you go.
Like,
It's like,
why-
what?
So the game was good. It was good, but for what it was way too short. I've played a lot of Dark Souls games, and it was a pretty good exploratory world. Problem was, it was too short.
Daquan, why is your name Kamikaze?
Because I like the name, I made it on the Russian server, and I was like, yeah, I'm keeping this. This is pretty dope.
Okay.
February 25th, 2022.
Woo! Barely dodged that.
Bro, how much is it cost?
What are you looking at, Dark?
The Elden Ring's premium collectors. They don't have a
Oh.
price for it.
Probably gonna be like
Oh
$100.
crap! So that new DLC,
Probably. What new DLC?
so the new DLC for Destiny. We're going to a hive homeworld, not the homeworld,
No, we're
throne
going.
world.
Yeah, you didn't know that? At this
It's
point,
available.
Huh?
I was gonna say it's available for pre-order now.
Oh, I pre-ordered that shit a long time ago. I
I'm gonna
found
play
it for like
Demon Slayer and get
$80
my ass
instead of
kicked.
fucking 100. So
Playing
yeah,
ranked Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Come on, get out of the corner. Ow.
The new demons are
How-
out, and I have an excuse to play.
How is that new Demon Slayer game? I'm always a bit worried about anime games.
It's fun to me at least. I'm not gonna say it's a perfect game, like the most perfect game, but I have fun with it.
Hey, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Does it just follow the story of Demon Slayer?
Up to Mugen Train, yeah.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, up to the story does, and then the fighting. Then you can just do. It's like
fights
you know how Naruto Storm used to be?
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's
I
literally just
figured.
a Naruto Storm clone.
I keep forgetting that that fighting games do have stories to them. I'm not even.
I
Gonna lie.
forgot
It's just a
that
fighting
you
game.
guys haven't been caught up with the story for Demon Slayer.
I read
You
the
guys are
manga
still stuck on the train. I've read the manga too.
I read the fucking manga. This shit is so
I haven't read the
dope.
manga or seen the anime.
You are
I began to read
missing
the
out,
manga,
my
but then I
boy.
have 14 other mangas.
I don't really care.
I mean, yeah, you do it at your own pace, man. You don't have to like rush into it. I'm just saying, like,
the fuck, a
I
connection?
highly recommend that shit. It's really dope.
What happened was, I got so caught into that story that I got to the part where, oh, there's going to be a movie coming out, and we're not going to do jack crap until that movie comes out. I'm like, go into the manga because of you.
Yeah, bruh. I had such a hard time finding a good continuation of the manga. It was all... I went to like 4 or 5 different websites to try and read the manga just because it's not all in one place. You have to find where the story continues all over the place.
The thing that
Really
really
hard to
confuses me about the story, and I may have missed it in my scrambled attempts, is where the crap did Mr. Michael Jackson originally come from?
He was the first demon.
Yeah. So how did he become
How did
it?
he become it? You're very, very correct about that. I don't remember. I remember them telling us in the manga. I just don't remember what it was because it was so long ago that I read it. Literally, as soon as I finished the season of the anime, I was like, I'm reading this manga, bro. So I read the manga in like a week, and I was just, I don't know. That was it. I just read it in a week, and I was done after that. And I was just like, hyped for it to come out in anime form. Obviously, it hasn't done so yet, but...
You good, Void? Fuck.
Bro. Oh, fuck me.
He's beating my ass.
This is an interesting costume. I can't lie, this is interesting. This is completely different from the Russian.
What'd you say, Austin?
I said okay.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, he uses...
what even is this game, Big One?
It's an isometric MMO. I have a lot of fun playing it. It's basically... it feels like Terra combat-wise. I really like it. It doesn't have a healer or a tank, per se. It does have a support classes, but they're not like just straight healer or just straight tank. You can actually deal damage with them. And they just have support abilities. That's basically
Damn, I forgot you can't attack against hyper armor.
like Blade and Soul, but with a little bit of healing in the class kit. But it feels a lot like Diablo, which is like the main reason I thought everybody'd be interested.
Fuck, dude. I guess I fucking combos too well.
Alright, what did they give me?
Oh, I'm hungry, but I don't think I can eat.
Oh, he has hyper armor. That...
I just don't think I can. I just feel like I'll throw it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, does his break mine?
I mean, can you make like...
This might break mine.
Would you throw up smoothies, or...?
I have no idea. I haven't tried.
You might want to try something like that. It'd be better than not eating anything.
I've eaten maybe 2 things since Saturday.
Bruh, you need to eat, or at least just try to make a smoothie or something, man.
only good thing is I haven't lost my sense of smell or taste yet.
So we've talked about what would happen for like the Titan, and the what would happen for like the Warlock. But what's gonna happen for the Hunter in the new
They're just going to delete that class altogether.
Honestly, the Hunter seemed like such a cool class to me, but I like the Titan better. And the more I've played the game, I'm like, why do you exist? You're supposed to be a risk taker, but all you do the second someone touches you is ult or disappear.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I
He
mean,
thought he was gonna get a free win.
First class
He
I
thought he
started
was gonna
with
get a free win
was
on me. That's funny.
Warlock. Then I switched to Hunter because I found it more fun, and I leveled up to like 8. Then I stopped again, and because I have a really bad habit of just restarting characters all the time. So I just started again, made another Hunter, enjoyed myself until level 8 again. Then I made a Titan and immediately regretted it. And then I went back to Warlock and said, F it, I'm just leveling this class. And so I leveled up Warlock to max, and then I leveled up Hunter to max. And it took me a very long time before I decided I should try Titan. And when I did, it became my main. And now
I
I
just
like
prefer
every
Hunter
class.
over everything.
I prefer Titan and Warlock, but I don't know. I don't really think personally,
I win.
at least in
Fuck
my
off.
gameplay style, I don't think the Hunter really benefits anything. They're just there for damage, and I don't like to be there for just damage. I like to have some
The only
kind of
thing that I get that each character has different playstyle, but the only thing about me that I can't really work with is I have to have the hand cannon. All the other weapons feel inferior in my hands.
I see you. See, that's the thing with me. The only class I don't think really looks good with a hand cannon is a Warlock. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel right to me. I'm weird like that. Like, I have to have a theme for every game I play. I have to have some kind of theme.
With the Titan, normally with the hand cannon play, you have to have like a shotgun in your offhand. But with how you play a Titan, you just melee. It's what you do.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because it's so good getting close to you.
He's probably gonna be up here, huh? Yep.
Wow, shit!
I know that was the last of them. Thank you.
He got angry.
I said, oh. Hey, I can skip things now.
I had one
power
HP.
leveling
The
stream
comeback
just so I
was
can get
real.
through these quickly. Get to end game, see what that's like. I feel like end game will be a lot more interesting to watch anyway. So yeah, I might just try and power myself through all this. Pride Home Cathedral. Wow, they over-explained everything in the US version already. Pinnacle, let's go. Ooh, Turtle. Decisions. I'll go with Pinnacle.
Damn it.
Good for you.
I should have moved.
So Void, question.
Huh?
Do you think I should get this costume? Because I like it and hate it at the same time.
Not gonna lie, I stopped watching.
Oh no. Oh,
Which
that breaks my
costume?
heart. Did you watch it from the beginning or no?
This white one?
You're not gonna
Yeah,
have
the
perfect
white
on
one.
me. Raw level 2.
Because the other one is just extra to me. Like, I like it, but it's extra
Does-
to me. So I'd rather go with this.
Oh, you can't get that one anyway.
Which one? This one?
No, the other
oh,
one.
I don't have these crystals. I didn't even notice that. My bad. I gotta
Ah, how do I do
Is
the-
stuff gonna carry over?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Fuck it, buy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything's supposed to be... Because they gave us 40k of those crystals.
Do you
But
think that the
everybody has 40k of these, so I'm just like, I might as well. Let's see.
So does the frost stuff add a slowed effect to your character in competitive?
Say that again?
in Destiny, does like the frost affect your character? Does it like add a slowed effect?
Yeah. It freezes you.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh, there's 3 pages.
I didn't think he had an extra bar.
What is this? Okay. Are these all just... Yeah, they are, it looks like. What are these? I can't have clouds. Are these mounts? Please tell me this is a mount. These are mounts. Yo, dude. I could get a flying Nimbus. I'm doing that. I'm definitely getting a fucking flying Nimbus, bro. Fuck out of here.
He waited.
Not yet, not yet. I also want to
Okay. I like how I didn't do any of that. But
I hate that these are the only 2 skins that you get.
I wonder if Ubisoft. I wonder what Ubisoft is planning for the Star Wars game.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I know it's going to be like an open world game, but what I don't know is it going to be placed around, you know, around like the actual people, or is it going to be one of those Jedi power fantasies?
You know what? I want an RPG Star Wars. That's make your own character, open world, do whatever the fuck you want.
That's what I think both Ubisoft and the company behind I forget their names, so I just call them the company behind Detroit Become Human are both making open world RPGs, but you know each one's gonna feel like a different style.
Yeah, like I want Star Wars Skyrim. That's what I want. Where you can choose either the light side of the Force or the dark side of the Force throughout your journeys. There's a set story, but you don't have to do it. You can go do a bunch of random side shit.
I get that.
It's just a big open world.
I get that, Austin, but I'm not a big Jedi Sith fan in Star Wars. I'm more the bounty hunters, the
well, you don't
the
have,
smugglers.
You wouldn't have to be a Jedi though. You could literally pick to use guns and shit too, like a.
So you want an RPG based off of Star Wars: The Old Republic? Is what I'm hearing.
Fuck, so close.
Yes. But
You'll get
better
it
than
dark
Star Wars: The
eventually.
Old Republic.
I start making comebacks. I'm just not good with the new character.
Like I said, I want Skyrim, but Star Wars.
I didn't realize they came in 3 different colors. That's dope.
Yay! Last night the guy didn't give me a rematch, so I'm glad when
they gave
people are giving me
this
a
stuff
rematch.
either. What is all this? Crimson? I might go with Crimson just because, yeah, let me just go with Crimson.
I give him his rematch. Alright, that's a tiebreaker. Try something.
That's not what I meant.
Oh no, he did the heavy.
Someone's hammering something.
Big hammer. I won over you.
I'm gonna say it's Austin's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Is he doing his rent?
He's working in the kitchen, laying down tile.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Terry told me his rent is not money, but doing stuff around the house.
Yeah, fix up the finish the remodel in the bathroom and all this other shit.
Gotcha.
Fuck off of me. Oh, I did that wrong.
Binary. I'm just gonna turn speed level.
I heard someone get a diamond achievement.
Yay, good for you.
You know what I really hope Ubisoft makes soon?
What?
Freaking For Honor 2.
Oh god. Nah. Dude, the first one is just a shit show at the moment.
It was good, and then it went
It was
crazy.
good at the beginning, and then they fucking just listened to the community, you know, whoever yelled the loudest.
Oh, he might kill me?
That's what any company listens to
He doesn't
nowadays.
set the rule of
Is,
story. He respected
on the
it.
bright side, they listen to the community rather than the people who like to ruin video games just to ruin video games.
He expected the raw level 3.
You know the community, I'm sorry.
Whoa, God, he expected that! Why did I run back into it? Why am I stupid? Why am I stupid? I'm stupid, he's gonna beat me! Oh, God! If only I hit him with that raw level 3, this would be a different story. Oh, well, there I go.
I'll catch you guys later.
Later.
Get some rest, man.
What I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like fighting this guy. This guy's fun.
Hi. Teach me the song that I'm supposed to learn. Please, thank you. That's all I need.
Ah, damn. Ags are so aggro. The second he gets on you, it's over.
Sweet, I remembered. Put that there. Yep, auto walk. I don't want to go to memory chamber right now. What do we have here? Nothing.
Yeah, we're not gonna have it this way.
It's a really bad latency. Yeah. Old men.
Last round, I'm gonna use all my bar. Well, last round for me if I lose.
As I.
We're gonna tie this up.
Now that I think about it. Yeah, history.
He has all bar on me, so this is really bad. He knows I always start with a bar.
Hi, Joey. Bye, Joey.
It's not letting me do my fucking shit. I hate this controller, bro. Oh, that was a good one. That was a roll over there. Or not roll over. That was a combo. Fuck, if it lets me do half the shit I'm trying to do, I would do it. I think it's the controller. So I'm doing the unblockable heavies, but it's just not doing the unblockable heavies.
What's up?
Oh, I have to fight a new opponent. I want to fight him again. I gotta make another room. I thought there's only 2 people playing on PC. Fuck me.
Yay, skills.
This guy got 66 wings. He's gonna beat my ass.
Deadly Finger. What are these names, bro? That's crazy. Wow. Okay, it's just weird.
I'm fighting an actual Demon Slayer. I'm mad.
Wow, they definitely.
There goes all the fun.
That's crazy. I like the mobility. Let's stick with that. Weird. Big Sword, Berserker.
Haha, you didn't think the last 2 were gonna hit you.
Defeat White Red Beaks.
You know what I think would be interesting for an MMO to do, but they probably would never do it? Make an MMO without a damage class.
That will be a pain to play.
That's like making an MMO without magic. You just don't fucking do it.
First of all, well, I guess you could technically call it magic, but Destiny's an MMO.
Yes.
With magic.
Space magic, bro. Come on. Warlocks exist,
Listen,
bro.
First of all, you can make an MMO without magic. It's just gotta be sci-fi. No one makes a Wild West MMO where you are basically a black... Where instead of, oh look, it's a wizard casting fireball. Oh no, that miner's got a stick of dynamite and nitroglycerin. Run.
You said MMO without magic, right? I'm pretty sure they made, I don't know if this would be considered an MMO, but what is that game called? That was on PlayStation for the longest time. I really can't remember the name of it. Started with a P. PlanetSide? Is that considered an MMO?
No, because PlanetSide... So, PlanetSide's a MOBA.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
So what we're referring to when we say MMO is MMORPG.
Okay.
Literally anything can be an MMO because MMO stands for Massive Multiplayer Online.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's an MMO.
No.
Battlefield's an MMO.
You're not wrong, but goddamn.
Battlefield's not an MMO.
Is it? How many people can fit into a match of Battlefield?
Like 12, was it 24 each team?
48 people.
24 each team.
It's not an MMO.
That's 48. That's an MMO.
How many
Most MMOs on one map have like what? Like 30 players? They have hundreds of people playing at one time, but not on one map.
But
yeah,
all on one server.
Look at New World. It has like 500 people on one fucking map.
You really can
Per
have
server,
a lot of people
like...
on that map, though.
Alright,
freaking Chivalry can have like 68 players on one map.
Yeah,
it's an
not
MMO.
an MMO.
Yo, he grabbed me. What a bitch.
By classification, it is. Because by classification, and this is stupid, by classification, League of Legends is an MMO.
League of Legends is a MOBA. Game?
Yeah, I know. It's a MOBA, but it's massively played online. There are thousands of players on.
I'm out of stamina. I need to fucking retreat.
I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm saying this is the classification.
Fair.
He only knows the gun you.
I'll give you that. That's fair.
Sorry, am I?
I really just wanted to have the demon head behind my character. This is hilarious. What's up? Peace out. Hey, another soul fist.
But when most people think of like MMOs, they usually think, oh, World of Warcraft.
Yep.
Tanjiro still caught me. Fuck, that's kid.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go back to town. Forgot about that.
And I'm not saying like that's not an MMO, but what I'm referring to is an MMORPG, which is more in line with what everybody thinks of when they think it.
When they hear the word, the letters, I guess. I don't know if they consider that a word, but I get your point.
Do you consider LOL a word?
League of Legends?
I was thinking laugh out loud, but that'll work.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
He grabbed me.
No, I don't consider it a word. I can more like an acronym.
Gosh, we are gamers. You mean
really
League of
are.
Legends? What do you mean League of Legends at this time?
And the funniest part about that is that I don't even play that game. Like, I just know it.
Yeah.
That's so funny, bro.
It's like those people who type lots of love after someone passes.
No. And people
it's
just
great.
It. That's hilarious. Because I've seen people confuse that.
Damn it, I thought
They're just like, why would you laugh at Pops dying? Like, No.
No, it
this
means
means
lots of love.
It's like, in what universe?
Universe.
Oh, people don't think, bro. That's funny.
Yay!
That's a big
Rematch.
boss.
So, another MMO that doesn't have magic in the traditional sense is Star Trek Online.
That's fair.
But that's space science.
Are you
It's
consider?
akin to magic.
If that's the case, would you consider the Force magic? Because Star Wars
yes.
is the Old Republic.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Regular Force, no. However, there is Sith sorceries, which is bullcrap, which I guess counts.
How is that bullcrap?
The Witches of Dathomir do things, okay, that I can't explain.
I would love to hear about all these stories, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot
Apparently,
I don't know, bro.
So the Witches of Dathomir are wild in and of themselves. They can resurrect the dead. They make...
Wow.
They can... It's wild what the Witches of Dathomir do.
Witches of Dathomir. Sorry, I'm like sitting here trying to remember everything about Star Wars that I've learned. I've watched so many YouTube videos trying to learn more about the lore of Star Wars, and
yeah,
that's a lot.
Damn it!
It's a lot.
He uses.
Oh yeah.
He would've just clicked
I usually just stick in my lane. If it's not spaceships, smuggling, bounty hunting, or Mandalorian, I don't care. Get out my face.
Oh, we're
I don't need this.
I don't
need this force healing bullcrap.
This is my favorite.
I also want to say something entirely controversial that may get this entire party to hate me.
As long as it doesn't get me back.
Force Awakens was an okay movie.
You don't think the character was a Mary Sue at all?
Let me go back on it.
Okay.
The first of the new trilogy was an okay movie. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was okay for a start of the series. I think that the sequel, the second in that the sequel trilogy, and the third are a sin and should be removed from the entirety of the continuity.
I want to say I agree. Because she didn't really do anything super ridiculous in the first movie, so that's fair, but...
So, Rey didn't do anything super ridiculous. It was kind of like witnessing the start of A New Hope, and there was a lot of similarities there, and that could have been fine. What I think was a major sin is what happened after that. You had so the Star Wars galaxy is massive. This isn't a solar system. This isn't even a planet with millions of people. This is a solar system with hundreds of thousands of quadrillions of people. Like, stupid high theoretical numbers. And you're telling me that a republic spanning this massive thing that has been underneath tyranny with warrior races inside of it, who just witnessed a superpower blow 6 planets across the galaxy out of the sky, and they wouldn't be hunting those guys down like dogs?
Oh, I just got rid of all these guys.
First and foremost. Secondly, in the scene where they're having the giant chase scene with all the ships being chased, and it ends with the final ship turning around and launching at hyperspeed at the big ship, why didn't they just do that with the first one?
You're not wrong.
You know? You clearly thought this out because you wanted the final ship to, hyperdrive at it. Why didn't the first ship do it? And lastly, you're telling me a guy who lost to a guy with lightsaber powers, who lost to a glorified janitor, and a Mary Sue defeated an entire Jedi Order with the boys?
With the boys? Oh, yeah.
I don't buy it. I never watched the third movie, but I can guarantee you it was just a copy of legitimately The Last Jedi. because that was their trend. The first movie was A New Hope. The second movie was Empire Strikes Back, but in reverse. Instead of starting on Hoth, we ended on a Hoth.
You really put a lot of thought into this, bro.
I've been
over this.
Let me put it to you this way: every time someone brings up the new trilogy as being bad, I will straight up say it. The first movie was okay, and I've had shower thoughts about this. Like, is the new trilogy? Yeah, is the new trilogy? You know, because
you do really
I've
have
thought
to
about
sit
it.
there and think about it, though. So yeah, that's fair. I can give you that just
Because
you do.
Because when the Clone Wars trilogy first came out, everyone just hated it because everyone didn't like it that their thing was changing. So I just thought, do I hate it because it's bad and ruining my franchise, or do I hate it because it's new? And I sat there and thought about it. No, I hate it because it's bad. Because a lot of stuff that, number one, terrible decision. You're having a trilogy of movies switch directors mid-thing. Terrible idea. Right off the bat. Big no-no. Secondly, you're having main characters switch around entirely between them and never giving any hints of what happened. Because in the first one, Finn and Rey were like kind of like a iffy thing. You know? And then second movie comes out and Ching Chong Chang over here shows up, her sister dies, and we're over here like, who are you? Why are you important? And my man Finn was about to make the ultimate sacrifice and, you know, stop that mining drill, which could have bought them, you know, countless times, and she just shows up to like, no, you can't do this, you must live on, blah, 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 blah.
You really do.
You know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
And I was just sitting here like, oh, this is awful. And the worst sin that everyone can make, that has ever been made, is bringing back Sheev Palpatine.
That was stupid. That felt like a cop-out to me.
So what happened is J.J. Abrams was left with a burning, literal burning garbage field in front of him and trying to save it. So we decided to bring back an enemy from the past to, you know, bring something back. He chose Sheev, which is okay if he was like a Force ghost. No, he wasn't. Yeah, that would have been okay. No, he wasn't. He was a straight up clone. Which brings into the and not just. No, I've looked into like what happened in the movie because I've never seen what happened in the third movie, because I sat there at the second was like, no, this was not okay. The first movie was okay, it was not good. You did not improve upon it. You've literally destroyed it in the second half. And I will not be around whenever this blows up again. I'm not giving you my money.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For you to just slap me in my face. And Palpatine is a clone in the new movie. And apparently he has millions of clones. And they're like, oh, instead of one Death Star in the final one, we're entirely different. We're quirky.
Really
we have a million Death Stars.
I was like, why?
Damn it, I thought I could trick him. Man, he's good. I like this guy.
Not to mention the fact of, oh, I'm a Skywalker now.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was very, very stupid. Why does she just get to choose her name all of a sudden? What is this?
So, here's what's happening in the entire media scene that they won't admit to, is that they are pandering to China and China censorship because they want to make money. And China... No, hear me out on this.
No,
China doesn't like African Americans. Well, people of darker skin color, which is why they moved Finn into the background. And on the Chinese parts of the film, not only that, on the Chinese film, they remove him from the poster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. any African American character in any movie is removed from the poster in China.
Even if it's one of them, bruh. Did they ever release The Matrix in China? Cause you know how, bruh.
Yeah, but here's the thing: China likes strong women, so they're trying to pander to strong women. But the problem is the actors and writers inside of, Disney stuff don't understand that flaws make a character great.
Yes.
So they're trying to make strong women characters, but are failing miserably, which is why Miss Marvel and Rey are Mary Sue's, because they didn't write flaws for them to have. A great female character is Mulan from the animated Mulan movie. She was flawed. She was great. She was about overcoming her flaws and her failures. But when the live action came out, they made her a Mary Sue. They got rid of anything that would be offensive to Chinese people. The problem is that when they do this, their movies flop.
So, okay. Ow. I need to heal.
And I'm not against a strong female character if she's written properly. The problem is no one can write them properly because they have to be... The fact that they have any flaws at all means that the idea of a perfect woman is broken to them.
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, I get you. But, I mean, nobody's just perfect from the jump, though. Everybody has to go through some kind of growth, you know?
Yeah. But the thing is, the writers in Hollywood have forgotten that and are just writing superpowered characters right off the bat, which is why Rey was the way that Rey was. And it ruined the writing, stuff of people like J.J. Abrams, who put their name to it.
I see. And they're just trying to...
I mean, Luke
Me more
himself...
because they're just copying shit out, too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Luke wasn't that much of a, emotional, profound character. He was kind of a Mary Sue, too, but never to the degree that Rey was.
Very, very true.
And his supporting cast were so colorful on top of that. You had the princess who wanted to do more in Leia. You had the lovable scoundrel with a heart of gold in Han Solo.
Yo, that's so
You had the villain struggling with his past in Vader. If you would have taken back the other two movies, Force Awakens is fine because it's a building ground. You can build on top of it to make it the best trilogy of all time. But you didn't. Because the idea of a character who's trying to live up to Vader's entire mythos is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, I agree with that. I liked the fact that he looked up to his uncle. He was a little bit obsessed, which worked for the character in my head. Just because he's a villain,
so,
he's like trying to live up to
the
it.
The greatest villains of all time are the villains who are good to the extreme. You can tell that they're flawed. You can tell that they want to do something better. They're just trapped in their ways. And those are the best villains of all time.
Like Handsome Jack? I don't know if you would consider Handsome Jack from Borderlands that kind of villain.
I've played Borderlands, and I think of him... If you look at Anakin from the Clone Wars movies, the in Rise of the Sith or whatever it's called, the third one, he was a good character. He wanted to protect his wife. He took it to the extreme and became Vader. And the reason why he chose Vader instead of Anakin, and why he was such a good Sith, is rather than hating everything around him, he hated himself.
Yes, very true. Because he's the one that caused his own wife's death, and he couldn't live. He really couldn't live with it. He fucking hated him.
There was a part in the comic books of Vader where they had him go out and, try and bleed his lightsaber, because we didn't know at the time ever how red lightsabers are made. So he has to kill a Jedi to get it, and then take it to a temple on Mustafar, and then pour out his hatred into it. And the saber almost redeems him. Vader fails to do so until one single moment. The moment that Obi-Wan tells Anakin, calls him by his name, by Anakin, not Vader. And then Vader takes it all back, because Vader hates Anakin.
Got you.
It's stories like that that can make it great, but they don't understand stuff like this. They don't understand good writing. They don't understand flawed writing. Which is why people really enjoy the stuff of H.P. Lovecraft, not because the man was good, because the man was terrified of everything. No one will ever claim that H.P. Lovecraft was a good guy. They'll just say he's a great writer. And there are certain parts that are stupid inside his stories. No story doesn't get away from idiocies or indiscrepancies for the story. Because everybody always thinks, this wouldn't happen in real life, and then we live in 2020. 2021, I guess.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh shit.
But it's just depressing to have something so close to my childhood and many others just get thrown in our face like that.
Yeah, I agree. That's why
I feel
was so emotional about it. Everybody got butthurt, and that's because of how they treated us. Like, I don't know. You can't.
It wasn't
take something
it wasn't
we
just
grew up with and just fuck it up like that.
It wasn't just the fact that it was bad. It was the fact that it was bad, and then the company doubled down on us, the people. I mean, look at, and this is the thing. So the executives at Disney, the CO, has basically been covering the hide of Kathleen Kennedy, the person in charge of Lucasfilms, for, everybody.
Yeah.
But even the shareholders are getting down on the side of the people. The shareholders are sick of the CEO's crap.
Which is why they started saying, fuck this bitch. Literally the only reason. They're only going to listen to their shareholders. They don't care about everyone else's opinions.
No, they're not even listening to the shareholders, my man. They
really?
were covering.
That is not a smart move. Business-wise, that is a horrible move.
Yeah, no. So the thing is, a while back, a conservative member of the community of the, have you ever watched The Mandalorian?
Yes, loved The Mandalorian.
Do you know the character Cara Dune, the Republican commando girl?
Yeah, she said something political and she got in trouble for it. I remember that.
Yes, she said something conservative. Guess who brought up to the CO about their treatment of Cara Dune compared to the treatment of woke people in their company? A shareholder. And the CO covered for it.
Wow. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't necessarily agree with what she said, but I don't think she should be condemned for saying her beliefs. Like, that's just where I'm at, man.
What are the odds, bro?
I don't believe... So, there's a lot of stuff people say that I don't believe, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah,
Please move along.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about your opinion, because I'm not going to change the way you think about things, I respect the fact that you have an opinion. That's just where I'm at.
Yeah.
This guy has
like, have you heard about the Dave Chappelle whole
yes,
night?
They're trying to cancel him right now. I'm very well aware of that. Very well aware.
He basically, I think the thing that got him, everyone so wrapped up, is that he said that there were, the most hated comment on all time, there are only two genders.
And I mean,
which got people.
We're not gonna get into that part, but I see what you're saying. Yes.
His point of view wasn't, oh, people can't change their sexuality. He was saying that when you are born, you were born out of a woman who got impregnated by a man.
Yes.
Biologically, there are only two genders, is what he was straight up saying, which I agree with. If somebody wants to have the, the physical traits of them changed to become a woman, that's weird, but that's your opinion, and you're entitled to do so with your money. I'm not going to stop you from doing that.
Oh,
I ain't gonna fuck it, but they can do it.
Yeah, I'm with Terry on that one.
He's lag switching. That's what he's doing.
How can
What
you
are you
tell?
playing, Dark?
Demon Slayer.
But when people got such up in arms about it, it was stupid. And the most shocking part to me wasn't the fact that it happened. It was the fact that Netflix finally stood up to it. Because this stuff's been happening for years.
Yes, it has. And I'm so very happy that they are finally standing up.
Bro, this guy
And you know what
the
wackest part about that is they stood up to it, and then half of their people literally left the studio.
Yep, that I remember too.
Bro, I hate this guy. He's lag switching. Yep, he's just lag switching. That's why he's just standing still the entire time until he gets a combo off.
Honestly, I used to think, people I used to talk to used to joke about, oh, Florida needs to just fall off into the sea. Nah, I take it all back. I've been sleeping on Florida. So, have you heard about the supply chain issue that's happening?
What's happening?
So, in California, due to their strictness on COVID guidelines and stuff, they've shut down their ports. Meaning all the supplies that usually go into California, all of our imports that go into California ports have been stuck out at sea, ruining our economy because none of the stuff could come from California and spread out into the rest of our stuff. So we've been running on shortages of everything. Dunkin' Donuts for a while did not have donuts.
Wow. They're literally named after that. That's not their fault. I understand, but damn,
it's just like
that's some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine all the people getting pissed off that Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
definitely
here's
a
the thing. It gets worse because there was people who were hired to solve this issue. He was a homosexual man. Not a problem. He adopted twins. Not a problem. He and his husband took maternity leave.
What?
Are you serious?
And his partner took maternity leave to take care of adopted twins. And are fighting or standing up for paid maternity leave. A guy we are paying thousands of dollars in taxes is being sitting there with his husband giving milk to toddlers, which in itself is not a problem. But you have a job to do. Maternity leave is only for one person. The other partner is supposed to help and cover for that.
I have no problem with parental leave. I'm not even going to call it maternity leave just because I know gay couples exist, whatever. I'll call it parental leave, okay? I have no problem with that, but trying to abuse the system like that is what gives everybody else a bad name.
Yeah, I'm not against to homosexuals, and I'm very happy that they're adopting because of all those poor kids that are stuck out there without any sort of But what I don't condone is just sitting there when there are thousands of people that rely on said supply line that you're supposed to be fixing. You're just dipping because baby.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like it's irresponsible of them to just both try to take maternity leave.
Yeah,
that's just where I'm at.
Crazy.
Like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah,
just to abuse. It's mainly just abusing the system for me.
Yeah, and that's where this story about Florida comes in. So the Floridian governor, the Floridian prime minister, the ultimate Florida man that he is, declared to every single ship that is stuck in California port systems that, hey, come on down to Florida, our ports are open, we'll get you through. And so everyone is coming from California through the Panama Canal to Florida to drop off all their stuff, which is fixing our supply chain.
Hey,
and will most likely,
bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I live in California, bro. That's, oh my god.
I feel so sorry for you.
Low key, I'm starting to feel sorry for myself. Let's be honest. I love
If you just
California.
move to
but
Michigan, the only
goddamn
thing
it.
we have is bad water.
And
I wouldn't
small
recommend
cities.
Michigan. I couldn't say it. I'm sorry.
You see that? He has so much disrespect for Michigan. He couldn't say the fucking word. That's hilarious.
Yo, man. The main reason why I don't like that particular state is because of, isn't it? And forgive me if I'm wrong for thinking this. Isn't Chicago in Michigan?
No,
it's in
Chicago and
Illinois.
Michigan are separate.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I used to think for the longest time, I don't know why, but that Chicago and Detroit were in the same state.
Wow. I don't even. Okay. Chicago, is that a city? I don't even know. I'm not even gonna lie.
Chicago is a city. It's like New York.
Okay, it literally.
Except for worse.
Every time I hear Chicago, I think it's a fucking like a.
Michigan has Detroit and Flint.
Yeah, Detroit. I feel bad for anybody who lives in Detroit. In all honesty.
Why?
Ooh.
They have a failed economy. Not failed economy.
Yeah.
A lot of their
Detroit's
majors.
where it is because the government in Detroit just doesn't give a fuck.
So Detroit is basically was the major automotive industry stuff, and then they moved the factories out of there, which destroyed a lot of jobs in the town.
That's not okay.
And on top of that, crime rates continue to go through the roof in Detroit. It's a meme. You can't have crap in Detroit. And I've seen pictures of people stealing, people have stolen full-on porches off of houses in Detroit.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's fucked up.
That's
it's amazing
bro,
that you
I'm
get
not
away
even
with
mad
doing
at
something
that.
like that, but
That's hilarious.
it's fucked up.
You know how much effort it takes to steal a porch, bro?
And not
That's
get
funny
caught,
as shit.
mind you.
Bro, what did his cousin grab? I gotta ask. I'm fucking with you.
It was just like this. It wasn't like a full-on house porch, but it was the steps to a house, probably made of wood, that were ripped off the house, probably stolen for I don't know if they used resupplies for lumber.
We have
There's no reason to do
for that. There's nothing.
It happened.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
He got combo?
And so the crime rate in Detroit
purple before I can get over
is
here,
through the
so
roof.
now I'm not gonna hit 2 in time.
But it's not ever been as bad as Chicago is right now because of their mayor or governor, whichever one it is. I think it's probably both. This lady in Chicago has basically legalized gang of violence.
Are you kidding?
There was a shootout between two gang members that resulted in a case, and their DA threw it out as mutually agreed combat. Dueling is legal in Chicago. Dueling is legal in Chicago.
Wow, bro.
Not only that, people are looting so badly in Chicago that there's a video that recently surfaced 2 days ago of two guys going in with shopping baskets behind the counter and ripping out every single cigarette that's back there.
I mean, make a
not grabbing a handful in a bag. No,
the entire fucking
ripping the entire shelves off slowly, like they're shopping for free.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
And no one stops them.
Oh my god, this guy's being
wow.
He's good.
They're probably not paid enough to do that. To be honest, I probably wouldn't do shit about it either. If I was getting paid minimum wage,
There's no security there to stop them. Wow. There's no in-store something to stop them. And with how that entire city's run, the defund the police movement's wild out there.
Are you
serious?
I mean,
I'm not joking.
Nowadays people do not trust police. Let's just be honest about that.
Well, let me put it to you this way. I'm fine with a good police officer, and the police officer do commit violent, extreme violence, I think should be held accountable for it. There are cases of bad cops, I get that, but not all. You can't judge the entirety of a police force.
Police officer. I know. I agree with you. I know good cops. I grew up with good cops.
Yeah. Yeah. And the idea of defund the police itself is idiotic.
It is.
What should be done is programs put in place that either solve that or hold the people accountable for the violence.
Hold the police accountable. Yes, that's literally all we want, is to hold the police officers accountable for the situation.
Yeah. But everything else is, not. And that sort of mindset is run rampant in Chicago.
Wow, dude. I should probably go back to that.
I couldn't do anything because he has an assist.
There are police officers in Minneapolis who I believe there was some police force, it was either in New York or Minneapolis, that quit.
At least Rui's at least hard mode engaged.
I'm sure there's plenty of reasons, but
it's gotten to the point where, like, if you're a cop, you're basically like on the opposite side of like the silverware. Like, it's like there's the civilians and then there's the cops. That's literally it. Like,
yeah.
No, it's basically there are people who support the police, but not in the cities that are screaming for defund them. The loudest cities are the cities that are currently in turmoil. There are things that are happening nowadays that never would have happened 10 years ago. I saw a video of a guy making a Molotov cocktail outside of a convenience store, throwing one in, lighting the other, and then getting stopped. It's so stupid. And so I have to ask this before I start this. What is your opinion of the organization known as Black Lives Matter?
Originally they were okay, but now they're just a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
There are people in the movement.
So here's my opinion.
Choices.
I don't fucking care.
Oh,
that's not an opinion.
Originally,
just leave me the fuck alone, and I'll leave you alone. I don't give a fuck.
The idea of all races being equal is not at all a bad thing. It's a great thing that we should strive for. The movement Black Lives Matter were not at all about it. They had on their original list of things that they were against on there, one of them being, and it was really high up on their list, which they removed now, was the nuclear family.
You said what? Nuclear family?
The nuclear family, a mother, a father, and children. A stable family.
Yeah, the white picket fence, and the dad comes home from work, the wife has dinner ready.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, not necessarily that, but, two partners. One works, one stays home with the kids until they grow up.
I like that.
But the thing is, they were against it. The Black Lives Matter movement was not at all for the community. And they have literally taken millions of dollars from the community, and not a dime has gone back into it. Like, I'm not saying this as, they're doing this as an outsider. I'm saying this as there are communities that are saying that Black Lives Matters have done nothing, even though they've shown up. Literally the area where George Floyd, his community, where Black Lives Matter and all those movements spawned, did not see a dime of the money that was raised for them.
What the fuck are they using the money for?
So, a lot of the high-ranking members of the movement... one of the high-ranking members of the movement, an African-American woman, I think, bought millions of dollars worth of homes.
I'm not going through these, so
okay. To sell.
I didn't think that would kill. I didn't think he thought that was going to kill.
They were pocketing... No, they were pocketing the money.
Got you. So
for personal profit.
Yep.
On top of also funding, I believe there are some connections made between them. I don't know this entirely, so I'm saying this entirely off of speculation. But I believe that it was reported that some of their money was going into Democratic Party's re-election funds.
Wow.
Have you guys also heard about Joe Biden's newest business model plan?
No, I have not.
No.
I just stay out of all this shit, be completely honest. I find it all really annoying and dumb.
This one is something that is absolutely absurd. So you know the families that were split up in the border crossing incidents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Our president of the United States,
shit ton of money to them.
He's giving each family $500,000.
I thought he was giving 450K
I'm about
per
to go across
person
the border.
affected.
No, he's giving the entire families of deported citizens that do not belong to the United States of America from taxpayer monies $500,000 each.
Wow.
If his bill or whatever goes through.
It's not going to.
I doubt it will. Also, but he wants to do it. And the sad thing is, the only reason he wants to do that isn't because he actually cares about those families down there. It's because he wants to be reelected using the massive illegal immigrants, so to say.
So he wants them to vote, and he wants them to vote for him so he can get his...
Yeah, so he's giving them money, he's trying to make it to where you don't have to show identifications at the polls. This whole thing is stupid.
Maybe instead of trying to cater to a single set of people, he should just try to fix actual situations.
Yeah, like Michigan water. Think about that for a second.
Yeah. Michigan Waters fixed school system that not every child dreads going to school. Change it from the old...
What about male suicide rate being like 5 times higher than all women's? Like,
yeah.
I don't think there's anything he can do about that, though.
Yeah, you can.
There are...
Like what?
There are things you can do about that sort of stuff.
Like actually giving a fuck.
Well, yeah, actually giving a fuck would help, but I don't know how much of a difference that would make, considering suicide is a personal decision.
It is a personal decision, and it can also be affected by mental health.
Yeah,
such as... So, back... So, one of the greatest examples of this was my main man, Robin Williams. Fantastic actor. Everyone loved him. He was just so lost in his own head that he couldn't help it.
Yeah, man, even the most loved of people still consider that. It's depressing.
Yeah. I mean, I've had depression before, and I've thankfully gotten over it, but there are people who just lost there because it isn't like, you know, a regular symptom or a disease that just naturally fixes itself. It is something biologically wrong with your brain that affects the chemistry of how you work.
Yeah, most of the time when people take medication for it too, the medication gives them the courage to actually commit the suicide.
Yeah. So a lot of the warning signs on medicine of the medicines is, if you have suicidal thoughts, talk to your doctor.
Yeah, let them help you decide whether you believe it's the right thing for you.
Therapy is a highly sought after thing that people want.
Yeah,
but
I'm looking for a therapist right now. I can't play into his game.
There's just... I went the wrong way. Get out of my way.
Oh my god, his assist, bro.
How did we get from Star Wars to here?
We're literally sitting here talking about whatever you bring up, bro. This is all
I'm not gonna lie,
you,
this is the majority of what guys talk about. Like,
it really
keeps transcending to something else. Like,
that's how our conversations go, bro. We don't sit with one topic for far too long. We continue the conversation.
Oh, there's another thing that I feel really, to get us off this particular set of subjects, There's another thing that I'm really sad and sorrowful for that's going to be happening soon.
What's that? The game just didn't want
So, I'm not against... I have to say this because of reasons. I'm not against feminism.
I'm not either.
That being said,
modern feminism.
I hate the ones that are trying to have it like both ways.
Yeah.
There are those who want to be treated as equals,
and then there are those,
there are those who want to be treated as literal deities.
Yep.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you on that.
Game, please.
Oops.
Okay.
I actually hit that. That works.
They say they want to be treated equal, but then like when they're treated equal, they say it's bullshit.
Yeah. So the reason why I bring this up is there's a writer that was hired for the remake of Knights of the Old Republic, a very popular old
old Star Wars KOTOR. I know.
Yeah. KOTOR. There's a feminist writer hired by EA to do the remake. A super feminist. The type of feminist that say all men should just die type.
That's not a
yeah.
kind of person. I get you.
I cannot fight this fucking Dons, man.
Okay, cool. Different.
I'm
Arui
so
versus.
happy this game is working. And I'm not like lagging like crazy. It feels so much better.
Anyone else affected by Pornhub?
I don't even know why they have to bring back like a writer to a remake. Just redo this. Just make the game again. Maybe hire a couple of actors to redo some dialogue. You know?
Shoot a long range, bitch.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But yeah, that's happening, and I feel bad for those people who grew up on that game and who love it. And I get it because back in the day, the only game I ever played when I was a kid, there were two games that I majorly played: Lego Star Wars and Star Wars Battlefront 2. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2 until high school because of one of my best friends from that time had a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 that had backwards compatibility. So we played. We'd go over to his house and just play like instant action.
Austin and I would sit here for like hours playing on the PlayStation 2 or just play fucking Galactic Conquest.
So I just remembered something and I need to bring this up. How many of you ever played Lord of the Rings Conquest?
Austin and I played it.
That game was underrated, and I miss it.
Is that it? That was it.
It was Star Wars Battlefront 2, but Lord of the Rings. It had heroes. It had conquest. I don't think it had like Star Wars's Conquest.
This guy's new to the game.
You know, I really do miss the good old days when you used to have couch co-op.
Those were the days, man. Sorry, I'm yawning. Those were the days, man. Those were really nice.
I get the idea of nowadays with online multiplayer.
But to some extent, it sucks just because you want to be able to interact with people, and if you don't have an internet connection, you're kind of limited.
The guy chose a different person.
I'm interested another for Star Wars content that's coming out soon is the Skywalker saga for Lego. They're making a new basically complete saga for Lego Star Wars. Starting back from like Phantom Menace all the way to the sequel trilogy.
Oh, it only recorded the special? And it's laggy? Oh, it's not laggy. That was just... Down with a Super Saiyan with Alcazar.
Oh.
And no, that just seems hacked to me. Something tells me this is hacked.
Okay.
And that's so to go back to you, Austin. You want a game where you can play as like a Sith Lord or a Jedi or whatever, and just roam out around the galaxy cutting things down with your lightsaber.
That's basically all I want to do too. I don't care about all. See, I've never been one for the bounty hunters or any of that shit. I like the Mandalorian, don't get me wrong, but other than that, I've never really been for any of that.
So,
shit.
Here's my thing: is another reason why I love Star Wars so much is it was like a combination of Christian Templar Crusader stuff with cowboy Wild West stuff. And that's why I love The Mandalorian so much, is because it was a new age Wild West. It was a new age Westerns.
Guys, it looks so cool. I like the jacket.
Ooh, welcome to the gulag.
What?
This fucking video.
I didn't even see if there were any other. I think those were.
So because of that, I've really enjoyed like the smuggler, the bounty hunter, those type of characters.
Nice. That's fair. I've never been one for like cowboys and shit. I mean, okay. I played this game called Gun on the PS2 a long time ago, and I got like really far through it, and then I just like lost interest one day, and I was just like, I'm done with this game. And since then, I haven't really looked back at any kind of cowboy anything. So I don't know, man. I just lost my interest out of nowhere, you know? I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I just didn't care anymore. So, I don't know. That's my story for that. I like cowboys. Yeah. I think they're cool, but I can't play any games about them. I can't really watch movies about them too much anymore. I'm just kind of done with the whole Western idea.
So, but with the stuff like the Mandalorian, it disguises it well enough. When you look at the Mandalorian, you don't think immediately, ah, yes. Ah, yes, yeehaw cowboy it is. No. Your first thought when you see the Mandalorian is, that guy is gonna mess somebody up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
My Zeus is level 15, 22 minutes into the game.
Wow, you're low leveled for 22 minutes in.
No, that's my Zeus. That's not me. That's my Zeus.
Awesome, Terry. When you guys get the chance, look at the chat. I want your opinions on that.
The hacked or not?
Yeah.
Why is my ping
the
so
picture.
high all of a sudden? What happened, bro?
Oh, they're adding Total War Warhammer 3 to Game Pass next year. I like it's saying I could pre-install it 111 days before.
Ooh, what the fuck? Why did I turn blue? That's dope. That's the first.
Now, is Forza multi? Is it crossplay?
I need to play pouches. Oh, these things.
Because if it's crossplay, I'll play Forza on my PC.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's like the main reason I was just like, let me check and see if it's on PC, bro. If it's on Game Pass on PC, I'll get it.
It is, but I just don't know if it's like crossplay.
I don't know if you can play with. I don't know if PC can play with Xbox or not. That's the only thing I don't know. Like you're gonna have to look it up in the store to see if it is. Like,
I don't even know how you look that up.
It'd be in like the description of the game, like where it says like local multiplayer and stuff like that.
Because I prefer to get it here, even if it's like bigger. I prefer to get it here because it's gonna look a lot cleaner.
I just prefer to play.
Yeah, I think on PC and on the newer consoles you get fucking ray tracing on like the cars and stuff.
Let me see.
How is Zeus 15 still? I don't understand.
Xbox cross-platform multiplayer, but that's Xbox cross-platform co-op. I don't know if that just means Xbox One to the new Xboxes. Oh, Xbox Play Anywhere, yeah, it is.
Xbox Play
Anywhere. I don't see any big difference between.
No, that means you could play it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see that big of a difference. Like,
Play Anywhere includes crossplay, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because it cross saves as well when it's Play Anywhere.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you can cross-play though.
Every game that's cross-platform or cross-play or Xbox Play Anywhere, I've been able to play. I'll look it up online just in case.
Hey man, you know better than I do. I haven't really been paying attention to that kind of shit. So.
I love it when my team just fucking throw.
Yep, Xbox family of consoles and the PC version.
Awesome.
So it is. I looked it up.
Yeah, because there's no advantage between PC and Xbox on racing games. I mean, it's easier to get cheats on PC than on Xbox, but
yeah, but
that's not like something that I'm worried about.
I like how it says I have 3 friends who played this. Void.
Yeah, if they've tried to start the game, it counts as playing it for whatever reason.
Oh, I was gonna say like what?
Oh yeah, bro. It happened to me yesterday when I tried to. When I installed this game, I wanted to make sure it would start up quickly, so I always start my games on PC early to see if it launches. Majority of the time, I'll get to like the home screen, it'll be like you can't play because the servers aren't up, but it'll still tell me.
I need to get on New World.
Played this for like
start fucking grinding again.
That grind is just too fucking much, bro.
It's not that hard to level up. I literally, whenever I log on, I'm on for I could be on for like 30 minutes. I get 2 levels.
Hey, you know how to level better than I do.
What edition should I get?
Yeah, you just do the mission boards, Daquan.
Wait, do I get Forza Horizon 5 or the standard edition? There's 2 different.
If you want to play early, if you want to play tomorrow, there's a version of the game that you need, or you get the $44 package to play early. Like there's a $44 upgrade package to play early, or you just get like the deluxe edition of the game. But if you're just downloading it from Game Pass for free, then it's just the standard. It's just the base game.
It was showing there's like 2 different versions, so I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5 different versions of the game that you can buy right now.
Forza.
Oh.
But also, when
you gonna play Forza?
Look at the chat.
What?
I said to look at the chat. He wants to know if you're gonna play Forza.
Yeah, I'm downloading it now.
Yeah. You guys are gonna be able to play it on
I said I'd play it, but I'm using a steering wheel.
So here's my question for you guys on the Forza games. Does it still do that thing where it auto brakes for you?
What the fuck, Dark?
You can turn that off.
I've never played that.
I know I can turn that. I know that now.
Dark,
but
that is 100%
it tripped me up so much
like
because
both of those people.
So, back in the day, I used to be a professional go-kart racer. Not like the go-kart track racers. I mean, we made our own go-karts and raced on statewide tracks.
That's dope.
I went to the state fair and got second place.
Nice.
And because of that, I have my own precognitions on how to race. I understand how certain mechanics work and stuff like that. And so when I go into a game like Forza, where it automatically brakes for you,
You can
it
turn
throws
that
me
off.
I know, but it threw me off so bad I couldn't recover. Because the game, I don't know how to work the settings right to get it to where it feels right for me. You know?
Yeah, you can literally turn off all the settings and make it a simulation. Like it's in like a real life car.
Yeah. The problem with that is some cars have the manual, and I don't really know how to work a manual.
You can leave like a manual car, and you can turn that setting to automatic.
Yeah. So
there's automatic, manual, and then manual with clutch.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, because of it, because here's how I learned how to race, is I slow down before I reach the corner, and then halfway through the corner, you gun it.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
See, I learned by cutting the corner harder than, like, I don't go like to the inside of the turn. Like I try to get the latest apex that I can to get into a straight line and accelerate before everyone else.
So here's the thing: I've been taught on inside fight to basically paint the inside line of the track.
But yeah, that's with go-karts though too. Like it's not like a car. Like
you say that it's easier to turn with a car. I mean, not easier. It's easier to turn with a go-kart, but everything else is literally the exact same. Which is why go-karts have such tight turns on their racetracks.
So you can, and they're also, and most of them will go about the same speed. So like, you don't need extra room for acceleration when you just block off the corner.
No. So the go-kart track that we used to race at, we'd had people who would get go-karts going like 60 miles an hour on a like barely not 20 foot, more like 40 foot across track. It was an oval, but still. Problem is, I was always a heavier set kid, so the kids that always had like, who weighed like nothing and sat in a fast cart could always outspeed me on like the other sides. So I had to learn how to paint the corners. I couldn't beat them in a better machine, so I just had to outrace them.
So you had to learn how to deal with all the mechanics of a vehicle, basically, so you can get your own advantage. I see.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I learned that stuff from my father, who was a stock car racer for years.
That's dope.
He used to race stock cars. He raced lawnmowers, and then we raced go-karts.
Nice.
He raced stock cars so much that he can barely turn his head now, due to all the complications of being a stock car racer.
Yeah.
But it's also taught him basically everything about engines. The only time we ever go to like a mechanic is if we can't figure out a computer problem, or there's something in the machinery that we can't tell or fix ourselves. Other than that, we just take it out to the field.
You save a lot of money that way.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's worried about me.
The one thing that I always remember about that state fair one I went on is because I would have gotten first place if my best friend at the time and rival didn't sideswipe me into the final corner.
Oh.
I was cheated out of first place, but I drove out of my mind to get second.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this game? Oh, it's a League card game.
There's a dash? I didn't know that. Oh, I'm upset. Now I'm losing.
By the way,
this guy.
next week's game is not a game for Epics.
And yeah,
Epic's
I
game is
have
not a game
high
next
hopes
week.
for 2023.
We missed not a game.
I can't wait till I'm let
It's
down.
a DLC.
Oh.
For Row Company.
Neat.
There's nothing this week and nothing next week. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
I appreciate the directions, older gentlemen.
I'm trying to think of what I can play and I don't know what I want to play.
Do you want a suggestion?
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out. I don't have that many games on my shit.
I was gonna say Soul Calibur, but alright.
I think I still have that on Xbox.
I hope you do, because low-key, Soul Calibur sounds so good right now. I'm gonna go in there and play him.
Every time I try to play it with everybody, everyone just gets bored and then leaves and then uninstalls it.
It's really hard to play when I don't have live, because I'm not getting it for free from people.
That's fair.
Yes, that was a shot. Take it.
I am very well aware it was. No explanation needed, sir. Peanut damage? That's an interesting name. Wasted Penguin. I like these people's names.
If you want to play Soul Calibur, just let me know now, so I can hop on.
I'm not playing it. I'm playing this beta.
You know, the one thing that always impresses me about games is how much everything nowadays requires internet, and how that is stupid to me.
Yeah,
because
a lot of these games don't even really need internet, bro. Like they could easily be made without the internet. I don't know.
Requirement, they could be made for single player only. Because the thing is about games being online is that if a game's online, the game is number one, giving your entire experience onto other people.
New World has an update.
Because even the most boring game imaginable is fun with friends.
Very true. If you... I'm glad I figured out that there's a dash. That's hilarious.
You can make some of the most boring and monotonous gameplay fun.
It's sad that I just now realized, not just now realized, but realized long after I started streaming that the stream could actually hear you guys.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm just pointing it out, man.
No, I'm just letting you know I don't care. I haven't even said anything.
That's
much. For like 3 hours.
I mean, we had a whole ass conversation over here, though. Inherited Demon Death. That's an interesting name.
Bro, is there nothing to play? Well, that I want to play. Everything I have is multiplayer. It's my world.
It just occurred to me
Blood
I
Bowl.
made myself food and never ate it.
I want to play Blood Bowl.
You gonna play what?
I said I want to play Blood Bowl. Shouldn't be like that. By the way, New World does have an update. I don't know if we can pick yours.
Okay.
Have you guys played that Enlisted game?
Huh?
What game?
Enlisted.
Terry and Void have tried it. I haven't.
Have we?
What's Enlisted? I don't even think I know what that game is.
So what Enlisted is it's a gacha For consoles and PC, that is a first-person shooter.
Let me look it up. Maybe I'll know it by looking at the visuals, not just by the name.
It's free to play. It's free to play, and it's made by Goshen Gaming. Not Goshen. The company that makes War Thunder and
this is a war game?
World of Tanks.
No, I definitely haven't ever tried it. It's a war gacha. It's a war mobile game, and I don't play war mobile games.
It's not a mobile game.
It's primarily it's a gacha. It's primarily for.
Yeah. What it is you get to make your own personal squad for the game, and you get to take that entire squad into battle. Instead of dying and then respawning, if your character dies, you can switch over to another member of that squad.
Hold on. State game. Nope. How is this coming along?
Set in World War II. It's interesting. But I haven't played it enough to understand how I feel about it. And I feel like it's a game where it'd be better if you had friends.
Gotcha. Speaking of mobile games, I think I'll log on to this one. Hold on. Where's my Dokkan? Origami. Delete.
Seems like I'm really getting the hang of this class.
I'm bored.
You know, the game company that the series that I'm surprised doesn't have more games about it is Mad Max.
Really?
As far as I know, there's one game in the Mad Max series.
There could easily be a lot more.
And you would think that there would be more. It's an apocalypse setting where all rules go. There's an open world racing game with it, but it surprises me that there isn't more.
Hello, Plague Lord. Oh, nope. That still hurt me. That sucks. Oh shit. Still got hit.
So Mr. Jedi Sith whatever, Austin, what's your perfect lightsaber?
My perfect lightsaber?
This nigga's black.
I don't know. The one I described to you when we were doing that Star Wars D&D, I guess.
Oh.
Just a hilt that's twice the size of a regular lightsaber hilt with a blade that's twice as long.
So you want a fucking great sword lightsaber?
Yes.
You know he's obsessed with bastard swords, right? Is that even a question?
Dude, give me that massive lightsaber, man.
Why not, at that point, why not just make a great sword and just have its edges have lightsaber lights on it?
You know what? Just I have a photo for you. Give me a second.
Come on.
Me, as far as lightsabers themselves go, I'd probably go with more of like a Maul light pike type thing.
I have a photo for you. It's a weapon.
Are you sending me? Is it through Discord?
It's on, Discord.
Fuck. Well, there goes all my stones. 2 summons in, I'm out. Alright.
There you go, Orca. There's my ideal lightsaber.
Sure. You know I can get behind that.
That is my ideal lightsaber.
New World is updated.
Oh, no.
Do I have anything on Xbox I want to play?
Oh, hey.
I don't
know. I've been like trying to take a break from a lot of the games that I play a lot.
I'm just getting back into the games I play a lot because I've just gotten to the point where...
Oh, you have internet again?
Not again. Still up at my mother's office, but with that garage being built that we have an opportunity to get a new dish that's going to be on top of it, so we might get, opportunity for better internet.
Nice.
Madden. Xenoverse. The things I really have on Xbox are... I re-downloaded Apex just because I wanted to check if it was broken. And I forgot to
I couldn't even fucking log into it yesterday. Like, I'm fucking annoyed.
I haven't even played the new season.
I haven't played Apex in years.
So just a minute, I'll send the sword to you and Terry to...
Okay.
By the way.
I got Smite still on the Xbox just for my perks, Rogue Company for my perks. I got Overwatch still, Soul Calibur, which I thought I had deleted, but it's not. And then Siege. The rest of these are just up in the air games.
Why am I just getting rocket launchers?
I hate that my controller's broken.
There you go. There's my ideal lightsaber.
Opening the phone. Going to the messenger. I still didn't get a message, but I'm gonna go. Maybe it'll pop up when I get there.
Oh no. Okay, how?
Opening the messenger. I still don't have anything.
No. Okay, cool.
Messenger? Oh, there it is. Ah. What the? How fucking big is that shit?
It's fucking huge. It's a Zweihander, but it's a lightsaber.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why
It's
not?
style, bro. We all know it's a
Bro,
I don't have that picture anymore.
If Jedi and Sith actually existed and I was able to make my own lightsaber, that would be it.
I just want to dual wield lightsabers. That's all I care about.
I'm not a big dual wield type
is,
person.
With the Jedi and Sith, they literally used swords, not lightsabers, but originally they used swords with the Force.
So there are some texts that say that they originally had a form of, like, literally Force saber.
Like, it's... Yeah, because the lightsaber and the kyber crystals and shit, that was all relatively new technology at the beginning of the Star Wars series.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what they're gonna do about, like, getting new kyber crystals for Jedi and stuff. Because they blew up the planet where all the kyber crystals came from.
Well, kyber crystals are on every planet, mostly. It's just the fact of finding them.
No, so in the Clone Wars, it took them to a planet that had a very high, like, concentration of them.
Yeah.
and that planet became Starkiller Base. That's so you know that planet in Force Awakens that you go to? Not Force Awakens, Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
You know what I meant, but that planet is Starkiller Base.
Yeah, I know.
What emulators do I have downloaded? Mario Party 4, 6, Smash. Oh, I forgot to ask Terry. Mario Party didn't lag at all for you, did it? I'm assuming it
No,
didn't.
it
Neither you or Colton said anything before.
No, I didn't. The most it ever does is go pixely, but I think that's just because it's like the parsec being parsec. But like, it's not like it wasn't bad enough for me not to be able to see though.
Okay. I forgot to ask you too.
I hope that thing becomes a staple, where you can play a game on someone else's computer.
That'd be nice. Fire attack.
Well, Parsec.
You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Parsec does it. That's what we do with all of our emulators. But that's about it. I think there was another one that didn't work too well. I'm gonna head on. Fuck. I don't know what to head on. I just really want the Siege group to get on so we can play 5 people Siege. 4 or 5 people Siege.
Bro, I love Siege, but it just pisses me off when I know I hit them in the head and it just nope.
Unranked started to feel.
You say that about a lot of the games that you play, Austin. I'm gonna be honest. I love that game, except for when it goes against what I want to have happen, and then I don't like it anymore.
No, you keep it as dark. Siege is so shit when it comes to headshots. It's retarded. Like I swear.
Oh, I know it is. I've heard the rumors of the headless Ash hitbox.
Like fucking. I know for a fact I would hit them in the head, but then the times where I'm just like I'm aiming at their chest and I'm spraying and praying and it just gives me a headshot and I'm like I wasn't even near their head, but when I'm aiming directly at their head it's not a headshot. Game, what is this?
I am doing all of the work on my team.
But that's not just my fault, because I feel like when we have 4 people and we even go into ranked, we're just gonna be bullshitting. Or we just going on a quick play, because if people don't want to play ranked. I don't know.
I don't mind what we play. I'll even go into unranked and play. Like, because I used to go into unranked when they first added that just to warm up for ranked games. Because that's what unranked is practically for.
Ah, heck yeah, grenade launcher. Love these things.
And I love Siege.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it when we have our group. It's just with just us 3, we kind of take it seriously, and it's just fucking not.
I always take it seriously and try my hardest to win, but like I don't like it when people rage in my ear over like dying. Like it's like you're dead. Just it's done with. You can't change it.
I mean, everybody rages. You even rage.
The one thing that
I know
really...
I rage sometimes, but like I don't. I try not to.
The thing that always gets me about online games that gets me kind of angry is when people either teabag or emote of your dead body. Like, I get it, you killed me. So what?
They just drive to kill them back or something.
Oh, it was funnier when I was playing. I was in the Iron Banner and somebody teabagged me, and I have like half their light level. So I found it even funnier when I found them, meleeed them to death, and then teabagged on them with half their light level.
I mean, I remember Destiny 1 where everyone's just like, oh my god, you're a noob, you have like no fucking levels. And I'd be like a level 1 fucking Titan in there with a shotgun just murking max level players.
Fucking Destiny 1 Iron Banner. Just get a Titan with Harrigan Greaves, you're like fucking 600 light under, you'll still one-shot them.
Yeah.
Bro,
it isn't the
love
same
that
in
gun
Destiny
from
2.
1, the starting AR.
Be right back.
God, it was so good for PvP.
Oh, hey, Austin, they added back in that starting AR in the new Destiny 2.
I know.
As an exotic, right?
No,
yeah, it's an exotic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did they actually?
I know it's an exotic because I got it. It was like the last thing I did before I fucking stopped playing.
No, what I was referring to was like the common white one that you can get at the start of Destiny 1. They added in to Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why is my team so dog shit? We're losing the team fights, and I'm doing so much. Like,
I remade my hunter that I had, and decided, oh, there's a new campaign. I guess I'll see if it is. And it's just like me starting up in the Promenade, in the Cosmodrome, looking at it like, oh wow! And then the ghost comes up to me. You've been dead for a really long time. I'm like, nostalgia.
Really?
They have changed up some of the Cosmodrome public events. You know that Walker one?
Yeah. What about it?
It's not even a public event anymore. It's just there.
That's
He'd just be
true.
there.
It just respawns continuously.
He'd just be vibing.
He really just does come up all the time and just try to kill you. Like, alright. You just keep deleting it. It's low-key hilarious, because it doesn't take long for it to respawn either. You just keep killing it and it just keeps coming back.
No, he dies and then he's like, I am dead. And now I live again.
Yeah. This is really funny.
I'm putting in so much work, and my team keeps dying, and I don't understand. The enemy team isn't good. They just keep running at me, and I'm bopping them in the forehead, and my team just dies.
You know, it kind of upsets me that like you'll get certain weapons with higher light levels than you have currently that are just worse. Like, yeah, I have a light level 1 above my grenade launcher,
That's when
but
you
it's
just
not a
make that
grenade
into a
launcher.
purple or an exotic that you want.
What am I doing? I could just fast travel. You know, after I kill these guys, because I was not smart. That's funny. I didn't expect that.
I also do like that, I don't know when they did it, but I like that they changed back the shaders to being a one shader that you don't have to find out like 1,000 times of.
Oh yeah, you can use it indefinitely on everything now.
Yeah. I like that. I also like to still give you the option to shade differently, different items. I also like the new Iron Banner armor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the Titan. So the
Hello?
So it's so there are a couple of things I have against the armor. I don't like those things that are like particles or whatever on the mark. The chest has the Iron Banner symbol branded into the chest that's constantly on fire. Your shoulder pads aren't like gigantic ones, but they're pretty big. And they also have like little horns coming out the bottom of it. And then you have like 2 goat horns tied onto your helmet.
Holy shit, team.
I'm back.
I call out the fucking fire giant. People are just fucking. The Ganesh comes with me, and the Arthur comes with me, and it's like, and then. Good luck, the enemy stole it. Yay! How come, like. It's I don't understand. I really don't. I'm 15-3.
Doesn't mean anything.
Trying my fucking hardest I pushed all the way to the fucking Phoenix in the duel lane. I'm carrying every team fight, and we're still losing.
So, how do you get more of like the Crucible like armor set?
You just play Crucible.
Yeah, it's a chance to get it from Crucible.
Ah. I see.
You can also buy a set of gear from Shaxx and upgrade it to the highest light you want.
Yeah, I know, but this thing says that you can only purchase it if you complete the weekly challenge.
Yeah,
I've only
like,
unlocked that.
Go do bounties and stuff.
I've completed like his. I got his the headpiece, which I kind of like.
Team, come on.
I miss the old, like, in Destiny 1, you could just find, like, engrams popping off of guys if you kill them enough. I've rarely found in the overworld
Arthur,
just
why
getting
are you
a,
on Arthur... Why?
You know, there was something that I kind of wish I could get, but I never got the opportunity to in either games.
I wish my team had
I
a
would
brain.
love to get Shaxx's armor set.
That's probably never gonna happen.
You used to be able to get his armor set in Destiny 1.
Oh, excuse me.
You had to, like, be good in the Crucible for it. And I really wish I could get his armor, like, close to his armor set, because I love it.
Ooh, the queen ant.
I started, like, yesterday, and I'm ranked 16 in the Iron Crucible. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm just asking for input.
I have no idea, dude. I don't PvP, so...
I hate how my team hides behind me for some fucking reason, like... I can't 1v3 every fucking fight by myself, like...
Alright guys, I'm in the stream for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and I'll be back on in a little bit.